Hello, this is Debbie Drum, and welcome to this week's workshop mini, where in about 20 minutes or so, I give you some actionable items or content or things that you can do, steps that you can take to get on the road to making passive income. And one of the things that I talked about just before we officially started is how I am doing these live events, and then from these live events, I'm putting the videos onto YouTube and then onto my blog. So what is one of the resources that I'm using to record and get people on? Well, it's Facebook Live, right? That's one way. And another way is on a webinar platform, okay? So I use GoToWebinar, and I've been using GoToWebinar since a long time, right? And the great thing about GoToWebinar is it's an awesome platform, and knock on wood, it's very reliable. It allows people to ask questions, interact. I'm on it right now. You can see my face. Hello. You can ask me questions. You can, people can actually come on. I could unmute people and I can give a whole presentation. I can show my screen, and it's really an amazing platform to engage with an audience, right? So what I always like to say is it's always good to have something where you can present one to many, okay? And that's what a webinar setting is going to do for you. It allows you to just say something once or do something once and allow hundreds and maybe even thousands of people possibly to see your content, whether it's live, as we're doing it right now, or whether it's a replay later on down the road, okay? So there's a major benefit of doing events on a platform like a webinar platform, okay? The disadvantage of GoToWebinar is that it is very expensive, and I don't know why, honestly, but I don't even know the real costs right now, because I've been grandfathered in. I was lucky enough to get in early, and I don't pay what they're asking for today. I don't know, you can go on the website and see, but it's not very affordable, and it kind of doesn't allow people, like, it doesn't allow everybody, the everyday user, to just buy it and hop on and start doing webinars for some reason. I'm not sure why they don't make it very cost effective, but they don't. And a team that I've been really working closely that develops amazing products for our space came out with a program that makes it affordable for anyone to do webinars. And right now it's an introductory price. It's called Webinar HD. And it is a phenomenal platform, okay? And if you are considering doing webinars, then this is what we're going to be talking about. Different ways that you can do webinars, even if you don't even have much of an audience, and why you should be doing webinars, and the advantage of doing webinars. Because once you start doing webinars, once you become comfortable with doing webinars and doing lives like this, then your business will grow and grow and grow, okay? And that's where the passive income starts to really come in, because you can have one video that's talking about something, that's selling something, that's doing whatever, work for you on and on and on and on. Hey Steve, how are you? Good to see you here. So that's what you want to do for your business. Now, you might be saying, I don't have anything to talk about, or I'm never going to use webinars. That's for me. That's too big for me. Trust me, you are going to want to consider using webinars because there's so many advantages. So let's talk about a couple of different things that you can do. So number one, you can just share your own content. So right now, I'm sharing my own content. I'm talking about the benefits of webinars, okay? And I'm talking about it from my own personal opinion plus experience with webinars and how much they have helped me grow my business, okay? Now, when I started to do webinars, it was pretty excruciating. I came from an outside sales background, so I wasn't shy to make presentations because I was doing them all the time in front of board members and little meetings that I would run with strangers. I used to work with independent schools, so I would meet with boards of schools and things like that. And I wasn't shy, so I went on and did webinars, and listening to the replays of my early webinars was a little bit excruciating. But I still made money. That's the beautiful thing, right? As long as you just start from somewhere, what will help is if you're a bit prepared for what you're going to say. So perhaps having an outline of what you're going to talk about. Perhaps we can do that in another live session. Having an outline what you're going to talk about, practicing a little bit, having PowerPoint slides to help you guide what you're going to be talking about. That's always a great thing to do. But preparation is key. What is going to really get you prepared to do webinars is just to do them and get that experience. Okay, so if you have verbal crutches that you use, you're going to get better over time. And also what helps too is to listen to other people do webinars. What are they saying? What are their voice inflections? What are they asking their customers or their audience to do? Are they asking them to type in the chat box, say hello to me, let me know that you're here, let me know that you're engaged with me, right? What kinds of things that they're doing, and take these little notes. And thank you, Rebecca. She just wrote on GoToWebinar. I am engaged. Yes. What are the little things that you can pick up so that you can do them in your own webinars? Okay. So that's the first thing, sharing your own content. Second thing is sharing information about other people's content, other people's products. You can share your own personal experiences, and they could just be from somebody else's product. That's absolutely fine, and that's another way that you can make money, because you're referring somebody else's product inside of your webinar or video. So one thing that I want you to kind of keep in mind, don't only look at this as a webinar. Just look at it as a video. Right? It doesn't have to be complicated at all. Like, webinar is a fancy term. Sorry, I'm just plugging in my phone because it just gave me a battery warning. Webinar is just a fancy term, right? But it's essentially just a video that can be recorded. All right. Awesome. Hello, Anayo? I think I'm saying your name right. How are you? All right, so affiliate products is a great way to do it. So let me give you an example here. I'm just going to reload this Facebook page here. And one of the main things that I'm talking about in this video here is this product that I'm recommending. And it's called Webinar HD. And this is a product that makes it affordable for the everyday person to do a webinar. I'm going to be talking about some of the benefits of that soon, but this is an example, right? I'm talking about another product in a live video, in a live webinar. And yeah, I'll post the link for you there, Nancy. Here you go. That's in GoToWebinar too. Okay, so another way that you can use webinars in your business to make money. And even if you have literally nobody watching you, let's say you go on a webinar and nobody's there, don't just say, oh, shucks, and shut it off. Do the content. Do what you've intended to do, because you can always use that content later on in products, because there's always somebody in the world that didn't get a chance to see that content in the first place. And what you want to do is you want to give them the opportunity. And why don't you make some money at the same exact time, right? So that's a way to do it. You just go ahead and put that video that you've done that got recorded into a product, okay? So circling back around, another way that you can use this content is you can actually give it as a bonus to a product. So let's say you're sharing content on whatever topic, and that's related to an affiliate product that you're selling down the road, and you're saying, hey, I've got this 5-step process framework about how you can do X, Y, Z, and this is what's missing from this product, and I'm going to fill in the gaps for you and give you this bonus. So you've done the work already. Now all you have to do is deliver this as a bonus. How amazing is that? Right? So you're never doing something for nothing. You're always creating content, no matter if you have an audience or not. It doesn't matter, because you'll grow that audience over time, and that's how it works. Everyone starts from zero, and sometimes you know, you're just going to have to create content, and maybe one or two people are on, maybe, and then eventually hundreds of people will be on and thousands of people will be on once you get these followers. Another benefit from doing webinars, especially on camera, is that people can see that you're a real person, and you're and when they can see your face, they can see that you're, you know, a helpful person, and you want to help your audience, and you're involved, you're active. And that's another great thing to do, to get in front of a camera. And, you know, I talk about this a lot on these passive income workshop minis, because it's important. And if you follow me at all, then you know that this is something that I encourage people to do, okay? So in the last 5 minutes here, I am going to talk to you about the advantages and some of the features of Webinar HD. It was built by really, really good programmers and a good team. And this woman, Kimberly, who does fascinating videos. Just if you click on the link, just watch her videos, and you'll see how charismatic she is, how well she does with, you know, getting in front of a camera and explaining something. These are all things that you need to start paying attention to if you want to market online. You know, look at other people who are successful. So with this, you can do webinars, you can do regular webinars, or you can do like automated webinars. You can make recordings. They also give you like they have a built-in autoresponder, so you can grow your list from the people who register. They have like custom thank you pages and sign up pages, everything that you need. So you don't need to use like multiple systems to do these webinars, which is amazing. They have the chats and the recordings and the downloads, and you can even stream these live. So if you want to just go from Webinar HD and then go live on Facebook, go live on YouTube, you can do that. So now, again, that one-to-many aspect is what you want to have in mind when you're doing any type of work, right? So how can I always try to think, how can I do one thing and blast it to as many people that would be able to see it at once? Okay, that's making the best use of your time. Now, sometimes with webinars, you're going to have to do multiple presentations to different audiences, which is great because it gives you the opportunity to practice, get better. A lot of times you'll do a presentation, you're like, that didn't sound right, this slide was wrong, it needs to be moved over here, and you only get better and better from the process there. So you could show your screen, you could show like what we're doing now, just a video. I'm not showing the screen right now on GoToWebinar. 24-hour support, social media integration, play YouTube videos live during your session, so you can play live videos when you're live, which is awesome. So you'll see, I'm looking here, if you click on the link I gave you, the debdrum.com/webinarhd, if you look on that link, there's like a different a chart of Webinar Jam, GoToWebinar, and Zoom, okay? And you will see the comparison there, right? Of all the things that Webinar HD does versus the other platforms. But all these things that Webinar HD offers, it's like, it's what you want now, you know, in terms of with the social media connections and the live connections and marketers who understand marketing today, as opposed to, you know, dinosaur marketing, which is GoToWebinar, but a stable platform nonetheless. So GoToWebinar here, it says that it's $249 a month. I thought it was more. I thought it was in the fives. Zoom, I did not realize that it was that expensive. I thought it was more affordable, but apparently it's not. $340 per month, it says here. And then Webinar Jam, a little bit better because it's $480 per year, but also looks like it's less features than Webinar HD, which is right now $97 one time. So look at the chart yourself. Check out Kimberly's video because she does really, really great videos. Really prime marketing. If you just look at, you know, I always tell you, like, look at other people's sales letters, look at what they're doing. Good stuff here, okay? This is a good company to model. Thanks, Dana. Nice to see you here. And we are about out of time for our mini workshop here. So I hope that I convinced you that webinars is just the way to go with content today, and curating content and making that content available to work for you over and over and over again. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point of how you grow your passive income stream. Getting in front of the camera, creating content, whether it's your own content, PLR content, or your opinion content, experience content, any type of content that you're creating, and saying in front of either a live audience or recorded, whatever it is. If you're not in front of a live audience, that's cool too. So do it. I encourage you. Check out the link, debdrum.com/webinarhd, and I'll see you on the next live mini workshop. Bye-bye.